Alright, hello class, my name is Kevin Ward, and today I'm going to inform you on how to do an oil change on a vehicle. This is going to be a very basic informational speech. Every vehicle is different, so definitely want to check your service manual or owner's manual for the recommended procedures. So today I'm going to be doing it on the 2006 Pontiac Torrent, the GM family of vehicles. Standard V6 you'll see in a lot of the vehicles GM produces. Especially their SUVs, their mini SUVs. So today I'm going to cover some of the safety issues relating to oil changes, some of the tools you're going to use, and follow up with the steps and procedures that you'll want to kind of follow when doing an oil change. So first let me talk about some of the safety issues. When you're driving your vehicle, the temperature gets up to about 220 degrees, so you don't want to do an oil change directly after driving it. Usually I'll drive it, and if I need to do an oil change, I'll bring it home, pop the hood up as it is now, and let it cool off for about an hour or so. What that does, it cools off the metal around the engine, and it cools off the oil inside the engine, because you definitely don't want to pull the oil drain plug and let the hot oil come all over your hand or down your arm and whatnot. That's not a fun day. So next I'm going to talk about some of the common tools you're going to use. What we have here is definitely just some basic tools. Again, like I said, oil filter wrench, socket and ratchet for the oil plug. We have the funnel, oil drain pan, and a sleeve in the event you need to protect your arm in case the metal is hot. You can put the sleeve on just like you can use a sock if you wanted to. That just protects your forearm from touching any hot metal and getting any burns on there. Alright, so next I'm going to move into the oil changing steps. So what we have here is just a basic rundown of just generic steps you'll want to use. And once again, I'm going to ask you to refer to your specific vehicle's owner manual or service manual you can find online for the proper steps for your vehicle. So you're going to start with removing the oil cap here. So you just remove the oil cap. That just ensures that atmospheric pressure can go in there and let the oil drain out properly out of the bottom side. Remove the drain plug that's on the bottom. Let the oil drain. Locate and remove the oil filter also on the bottom by the oil drain plug. Lubricate the new filter and seal. Install new filter. Install drain plug. Fill with oil and check level oil. Sorry, my handwriting isn't the best, but it'll do for now. So that's just here's the oil dipstick that you'll check the fluid on when you're done. So we'll go underneath the truck here and we'll see that there's the oil filter and the oil drain plug is back behind there. That's the oil. It's the oil pan there, and it's just right on that back side. That's what you're going to remove and replace. I just did the oil change on this, but the speech ran a little long, so I had to redo it. Alright. One common thing to note, as you see, the ground clearance here on the SUV is a little higher than the WRX. So the WRX, you'd have to use a jack and a jack stand so that you can slide under there. On the SUV, you can just slide right under without any problems. So to fill the oil, you just the cap should already be removed. Pull that off and fill it with oil. Once you fill in about 3/4 of the bottle, you're going to want to check the fluid level on the dipstick to make sure you have oil in the truck. And then you're going to want to start the truck to make sure that the oil pump circulates the oil through the filter and through the oil galleries to make sure that it's at proper level when you're checking it. Because if you check it and it's full on the stick, then you go to start it, it's going to take that oil and fill the filter with it, and then your stick's going to show a low reading the next time you check it, and you're going to wonder why. So that's just something to keep in mind. Once again, safety note, I spoke earlier about having to lift the vehicle with a jack and jack stand. You want to make sure to have the proper rated jack and jack stand for the vehicle you're working on. Some of the vehicles, common cars, roughly range from about 2,000 pounds to about 4,000 pounds. So you can use a standard jack stand and jack set you can get from Walmart. Some of the heavier duty ones, you'll want a heavy duty jack like the big trucks, for some reason, if you need to jack it up to change a tire or anything. But today I provided you with a basic rundown of basic oil procedures for a 2006 Pontiac Torrent. The procedures included removing the oil cap, draining the oil, removing the filter, replacing it with a new one, then filling the oil and checking it the level after you fill the oil. I just want to point out that the proper maintenance is key to long vehicle service life. So if you're not doing regular maintenance, your vehicle is not going to last very long. Due to the nature of the beast here, the vehicles run at very high temperatures and the oil breaks down very quickly. So periodic and regular maintenance is key to have a long service life of your vehicle. So basically that was just the basic procedures. Definitely again check your service manual and owner's manual for proper procedures for your vehicle, because today this is just on the Pontiac. So if you have any questions on any maintenance related issues or changing your oil, feel free to ask. Thank you.